Hi guys, welcome to Twitter's funny channel. In this class I'm going to teach banking, how to make a banking system in C#. In our last tutorial I explained how to design the login form and do the things. Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to teach the most important part, which is a validation part. I'm going to teach in this tutorial. Validation part means if the user click login button without entering anything else and these two fields, username and password field, it's leave it as a blank and click login button, the message will display blank not be allowed. That is a efficient way to write the program. Here if you click now, here invalid username and password, this is not a invalid, this is not a good message for it, because I am not entering anything else, so that the message should be displayed the blank not be allowed. That is a good thing. Okay, let me see how to do this task. Okay, this is a very important task when you are doing the system. Okay, let's close the one and back to our coding window. Okay, here this is the coding part we wrote in our last tutorials. If the use how to we explain how to match this username and password. If the username and password are matched successfully, display the message login successfully. Otherwise, go and display the message which is an invalid username and password. Okay, this is the things we already discussed in our last tutorials. In this tutorial we'll move to the validation part. Okay, now after the counting part, here I'm going to write again, put one condition. When you are writing the condition, please keep in your mind, start with if. Okay, if within the bracket you have to write the condition, which is the text box name I equal into the username. This is the variable I equal into. The password I equal into the password, this password variable, so that we, instead of writing this text box name, we can write the variable name. That's easy stuff. Okay, the username equal into blank, and at the same time that what we wrote here, the same time here I'm going to check the password also. Both are leave it as blank. Here both should be, we have to check. Okay, the username both should be blank. Here display the message which on the label control, which is like that, blank not be allowed. Whatever you can write, blank not be allowed. Otherwise you can write username and password not be blank. Okay, something like that. That is your wish. Okay, I wrote something like that. After that, again you have to write another condition. You can write like this when you are making the validation part. These are the important stuff. Okay, keep in your mind when you are writing the system. Okay, after that you have to write if the 10 character only allowed. Okay, username and password, you can't type more than 10 characters on these fields. Okay, that is the stuff I'm going to write here. I'm going to do another restriction here. Username more than or equal into username dot length. That's a length function. I'm calling the length equal into more than or equal into 10 character, and the same time the username and password also dot length equal into more than 10. So the error which is here, same thing, I'm going to copy here, paste within the bracket, we have to paste, and here we change the message as 10 character only allowed. Okay, if both are successfully, then only go in here and check the username and password. When you start the else here, you should close here after the else here. Okay, here now let's execute the program. Okay, here check the length mean like this. Okay, I'll execute the program and see. Okay, here the user type like this. Here this is a more than 10 character. If you click the login button, you can see here over here 10 character only allowed. Okay, user can type only 10 characters. More than 10 character, you can see the error like this. Okay, if you like here, you can type like this. This fine. This below 10 character. If you click here invalid username, the message come like this. If you rest to stuff, if you leave it as a blank and click here blank not be allowed. Okay, this is the things. Okay, if you type the right username here, sorry, this time I'm not the password should be wrong, so that the system has been blocked. Here password should be here 43. Okay, well, let's start. Okay, BOP here, if you type the correct username password here, login successful. Okay, here again go back here. Here the password field, you have to type here. It is anyone can show you a password, so that you have to protect your password. So that click on this password text field which on your phone. You have to change you can select the property which is a password char. Here the default come as a blank. Here you can give any character. The asterisk will be the default one. You can give any character. Even you can click give a $sign also. It is a possible. Okay, here if you like this here, now you can see here this is the username. If you write the password like this, anyone can't see like this. Okay, here if you click here in the username with that login successfully. Okay, now what I'm going to do is here, now if the login successfully, it is visit to the another page which is a main page. Okay, I'll teach you that stuff in my next tutorial. In here I'm going to write another important stuff is here. I'm going to write the coding for the cancel part. Double click on this here. When you click cancel button, entire application has been closed, so that here I have to write application dot exit. You have to call the application dot exit function. Enter all the application will be closed. Okay, this is the thing you have to do. You have to do must. Okay, this is a very important stuff. Okay, here you have to keep in your mind when you are giving the restriction part. Okay, here let me see here again. Here another stuff I forget it. When the username and password wrong, here what I am going to do is here I am going to clear both the text box 2 and 3. Okay, if it is a username and password wrong, so you have to get the name for it, text user and text password. Well, if it is a wrong, it is clear and focus on the username and password field. Okay, here txt user dot clear. You can call the directly clear function like this. Here like this. Here password means txt pass dot clear. This is the default function available in C#. You can easily clear with the username and password clear. Here when you execute here like this, here the user typed wrong username and password, click on this here, it's clear, but it is not focused on the cursor key anywhere. Here you can't see like this. Okay, but it is not efficient, but it cleared successfully. The username and password wrong, the entire username and password, the entire form will be cleared successfully, but it is not focused on anywhere on the from cursor. Okay, that is not efficient way. So the cursor should, if the username and password wrong, the both text boxes have been will have cleared, and at the same time the cursor will focus on the user text box field. So you have to type the relevant text box where it is focused on. So to select the text box which is a txt user dot, call the function which is a focus. This is the very essential thing we are doing the project. Okay, project or any, if you are writing any application, you must write this stuff. Okay, this is very important stuff, keep in your mind. Okay, here when the user type like this and click on this, here this focus on here, again focus on here, again focus on here. If the user typed the more than attempt 3 times, here system has been blocked, you can get the message like this. Okay, here if you click like this, again if you type right username and password, sorry, login successful. Okay, in my next video tutorial I'm going to teach if the username and password both are typed successfully, it's loading to my login form, sorry, main form. Okay, we'll see how to do this task in my next tutorial. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me.